east positioning of the sun, everybody. The name is Blue Fang, and welcome to the penultimate episode of the Season 7 Hunger Games Simulator. Last episode, we did Bowser's Minions, and this time, as suggested by, I'm just going to call him Draco on YouTube. You can check out his channel in the description when I put it in, or what, blah, blah, blah. Either way, last time, we're doing Julie and Axel Schaffer characters. Those are a series of children book authors, so a witch, a cat, a dog, a bird, a frog, a dragon, a Gruffalo's child, a little mouse, a fox, an owl, a snake, Zog, who is a dragon, Pearl, who happens to be a princess, a snail with a whale with a teacher and some students, a stickman with Sir Gadabout, young Smed. I couldn't do this story because there were no good pictures of the characters, so I just used the fuck it adjustment. Fuck it, we ball. Anyways, who am I rooting for? Zog the Dragon and Sir Gadabout because I like Sir Gadabout's name. I had some popcorn stuck in my throat. As tribute stand on the podium as the horn sounds, Gruffalo Child runs away. Grandma Smoo and the frog fight for a bag. The frog strangles Grandma Smoo with the straps and runs. The young Smoo finds a backpack full of camping equipment. The dog gathers as much food as he can. The dragon runs away. Zog and students fight for a bag. The students give up and retreat. Makes sense. Sir Gadabout runs away, as well as the snake. Little Mouse, the cat, and Snail get into a fight. Snail triumphantly kills them both. Why is it whenever we have horror movie stuff or like scary things that are like meant to kill, it's always one of the longest, most pacifistic games ever? But then we have these innocent children's books characters and everybody must die immediately. Princess Pearl, Whale, the young Smed, Teacher, Bird, Owl, and the Gruffalo all run away. Stickman and the witch fight for a bag. The witch gives up and retreats. Fox runs away from the cornucopia. Janet falls into a pit and dies. Young Smed decapitates the bird with a sword. Frog explores the arena. Stickman severely injures students and leaves them to die. Princess Pearl receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Gruffalo Child questions his sanity. The witch sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to go hunting. Zog goes hunting. Whale searches for a fire source. Fox sets an explosive off, killing the Gruffalo. The dragon questions his sanity. The dog receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Snail defeats Sir Gadabout in a fight but spares his life. The teacher makes a wooden spear. Owl receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Young Smoo is pricked by thorns of picking berries, and the snake sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. So 7 cannon shots. Over a quarter of the cast is already dead. Grandma Smoo from District 11, the little mouse from 5, the cat from 1, Janet from 12, the bird from 2, the students from District 9, the Gruffalo from District 4. So no district is completely gone yet, but we do go from 24 survivors to 17. Let's keep going. The frog tries to sing himself to sleep. Zog, young Smed, and Sir Gadabout discuss the games what might happen in the morning. Whale receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Snake cooks the food before putting his fire out. The dog, Stickman, Fox, and Gruffalo Child tell stories to tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Princess Pearl quietly hums. The owl sings himself to sleep. The witch attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Young Smooth sets up camp for the night. The teacher starts a fire. Snail destroys the dragon's plaza. He is asleep. Stickman, Snail, Princess Pearl, and Zog form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Okay. Fox kills the witch with a sickle. That's 5 deaths already. Young Smoo receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. The owl stalks the teacher. The dragon receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. The whale sees smoke rising in distance but decides not to investigate. Snake tries to spearfish with the trident. The frog attacks young Smed, but she manages to escape. Sir Gadabout defeats the dog in a fight but spares his life, and Gruffalo Child practices his archery. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Stickman from District 10, Snail from District 8, Pearl from District 7, Zog from District 7, and the Witch from District 1. With that, Districts 1 and 7 are completely out, and we're about halfway through as we go from 17 to 12 survivors. This is going to be a short episode. Sorry, Draco, you don't get long ones, apparently. The dragon quietly hums. Sir Gadabout poisons the dog's drink. He drinks it and dies. Whale falls into a pit and dies. Young Smooth thinks about home. Fox climbs a tree to rest. Young Smed lets the frog into her shelter. The teacher fends Snake, Owl, and Gruffalo Child away from her fire. Sir Gadabout tries to sleep for the entire day. Gruffalo Child constructs a shack. Young Smed dies from hunger. The frog receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Teacher overhears Owl and Young Smooth talking in the distance. The dragon collects fruit from a tree. Fox thinks about home. Snake discovers a cave. 3 more cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The dog from District 2, Whale from District 8, and Young Smed from District 11. With that, Districts 1, 2, 7, 8, and 11 are completely out, and we go from 12 survivors to 9. Let's keep it going. Sir Gadabout taints the fox food, killing him. Gruffalo Child receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. The dragon goes to sleep. Owl attempts to start fire, but is unsuccessful. Snake treachery's infection. The teacher, the frog, and Young Smooth cheerfully sing songs together. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, omits, and memoirs from tributes families. The teacher destroys the dragon's memoirs out of spite. The Gruffalo Child, Sir Gadabout, the frog, Owl, and Snake all decide not to go to the feast as Young Smooth dies from an infection. The teacher attacks Snake, but he manages to escape. The dragon, Owl, Gruffalo Child, the frog, and Sir Gadabout hunt for the tributes. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The fox from District 5 and Young Smooth from District 12, which make it so Districts 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 11, and 12 are completely out, and we go from 9 survivors to 7. The dragon sees a fire but stays hidden. Owl kills Gruffalo Child with a sickle. The frog convinces the teacher to snuggle with him. Snake and Sir Gadabout talk about the tribute still alive. Owl explores the arena. Sir Gadabout tries to sleep through the entire day. The teacher and the frog were together for the day. The dragon decapitates Snake with a sword. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Gruffalo Child from District 4 and Snake from District 6. So, Districts 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, and 12 are completely out, and we go from 7 survivors to 5. The dragon falls into a pit and dies. Sir Gadabout cries himself to sleep. Owl receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. The frog and the teacher talk about tribute still alive. The frog dies trying to escape the arena. Oh no. Sir Gadabout defeats Owl in a fight but spares his life. The teacher receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Oh no, I don't want to come... Okay, so, before, real quick, the reason why I'm saying oh no is that I've been rooting for Sir Gadabout as like a joke. But in all honesty, I could probably not root for anyone since I have 4 wins this season. And I don't want another one because it's going to make it look like I'm cheating. Trust me, I don't want to cheat. I'm really not. It's just, you know. But, well, let's keep going. Maybe he'll lose. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The dragon from District 3 and the frog from District 3. Making it so Districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, and 12 are completely out. We go from 5 survivors to 3. Sir Gadabout looks at the night guy. The teacher begs for the owl to kill her. He refuses, keeping the teacher alive. The owl fishes. Sir Gadabout receives clean food, fresh food from an unknown sponsor. The teacher unknowingly eats toxic berries. Oh no. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and it's the teacher from District 9. Which also might make the teacher the highest going pacifist. But anyways, Districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, and 12 are completely out. We go from 3 survivors to 2. It is between Sir Gadabout or the owl. Sir Gadabout dies from hunger. Oh, thank you. I don't look like a cheater. The winner is the owl from District 6. So, taking a look at our placements. In 24th, Grandmother Smoo. In 23rd, Little Mouse. In 22nd, the Cat. In 21st, Janet. In 20th, the Bird. In 19th, Students. In 18th, the Gruffalo. In 17th, with 1 kill, Stickman. In 16th, with 2 kills, Snail. In 15th, Princess Pearl. In 14th, Zog the Dragon. In 13th, the Witch. In 12th, the Dong. In 11th, Whale. In 10th, with 1 kill, Young Smed. In 9th, with 2 kills, the Fox. In 8th, Young Smoo. In 7th, Gruffalo Child. In 6th, Snake. In 5th, with 1 kill, the Dragon. In 4th, with a kill, the Frog. In 3rd, our highest going pacifist, the Teacher. In 2nd, with 2 kills, Sir Gadabout. And the winner with 1 kill is the Owl. About average length, despite what the beginning may have you believe. Anyways, in 12th, 7, in 11th, 1, in 10th, 2, in 9th, 8, in 8th, 11, in 7th, 5, in 6th, 12, in 5th, 4, in 4th, 3, in 3rd, 9, in 2nd, 10, and in 1st, 6. Oh, that was a bit of a mouthful. But yeah, that'll conclude it for Julia and Axel Hunger Games. Thanks once again to Draco for this. And with that, we have our 24th survivor, our 24th champion being the Owl. So you know what that means. It's time for the finale of Season 7 to come around. So stay tuned for that. But until that time happens, the name is Blue Fang, individual only, good West positioning on the center. Buddy, take care, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.